What's up, everybody? It's Johnny Brown here with HauntScene. It is, I have to make sure I keep these straight now, Tuesday night, because pretty soon we'll be doing shows on Tuesday and Thursday. But welcome to HauntScene Live. I'm your host. I'm always joined by, well, not always, but most of the time, joined by my lovely, beautiful, amazing co-host, Melissa Luque.
What's up, everyone? Thank you for tuning in.
Oh, that's so nice. You can look at the shirt that you have on.
What's the shirt I have?
Is this,
Mine says the Dent Schoolhouse. What does yours say?
Schoolhouse
On
too.
the side.
And a big ginger face. Very cool.
The big
Hey, I turned your name tag back on. That's good. So, hello, everybody. Welcome.
Hello.
It's Tuesday night. It is, you are where you should be, watching the entire galaxy, the Milky Way's #1 rated haunt chat, HauntScene Live. And let's get started here. We have a very, very special person, a return guest. I think he's been on the show once or twice.
Has he? I can't remember, honestly.
He's been on the show before, because I remember making the flyer for it.
Yeah, he's been on once
Maybe
before.
he's been like, okay, all right.
Yeah, he's been on once before.
So we have Maximus on the show. I'm going to make sure that I unmute Maximus first.
Maximus, unmute.
And let's go ahead and bring him on. Hey!
Maximus! Wow! I'm seeing double.
I know, right?
He looks just like you, Johnny. I think that's your doppelganger.
If we have time later, I'm going to smush our faces together
Okay.
and do a split screen of us.
And see if you can tell.
I think that was the promo the last time you had me on, was the split face.
Yeah.
Yeah, this time I did a split with his with Pumpkin Smasher. So Maximus Christian Bryant.
What's up,
How the hell are you, buddy?
Oh, I'm doing great. It's we're in the middle of summer, but we're just getting closer and closer to haunt season. I feel it.
I do.
Cracker Barrel has the Halloween stuff out.
I know.
Stores have Halloween stuff out.
I feel
Bath and Body Works has the scents out.
Yeah, I feel it.
Michael's has the Spooky Town stuff coming out already.
I know.
We saw.
I'm
so
excited.
Exciting. It's so exciting.
Okay.
Spirit Halloween stores.
Spirit Halloween stores are popping up. They're not open yet.
Do home decor shopping.
Yeah, you can buy all the things. I already spent some money. So Maximus here. Normally, what we do in the beginning of the show is we do what's called the elevator pitch, and the elevator pitch is where we allow our guests to do the hard work and introduce themselves. So Maximus, if you would tell the Milky Way, tell America, tell the world who you are, what you do, and
okay,
yeah, go for it.
So I'm Maximus Christian Bryant. Some people say I'm awesome. I am a home haunter. I have a home haunt in Springfield, Ohio. I'm an actor at the Dent Schoolhouse in Cincinnati, Ohio. I'm about to go into my 8th season. So those of you that were asking about how my audition went, I don't have my offer letter yet, but I'm pretty confident. I don't know where I'm going to be, but I'm pretty confident I'll be back. I do stuff with the Global Scare Network. We are a group of international haunters looking to do education in the haunt industry on various topics, but from an international perspective. So that's more of a newer venture I've been a part of. And a few months ago, I became president of the Ohio Haunters Association. Bless you, Johnny Bronto.
I was able to mute myself.
You did that. You did that off camera too, and he still heard you and blushed you.
Well, he can hear me through Zoom, but I muted.
Oh,
that's right. That's right.
Okay. So, Ohio Haunters Association. I'm president of. It's a group of folk in Ohio that just wants to promote the industry in Ohio and make it awesome place. We do meetings. We do a bunch of other stuff. So. I feel like that's a summary of what I do in the haunt world, at least.
Okay. Cool. And you'll see Maximus all over the place. If you ever go to like Trans World or Midwest Horror Convention, or Maximus is usually doing the industry things as well.
Hold on. Clint says your mic is weird sounding, almost like it's coming from your camera and not a mic.
One moment.
Thank you, Clint from Throw Geek.
Hold on.
We appreciate you.
Hold on. The magic of live television. Let's see what's going on here. Oh, Jesus. Let's do it now.
What happened?
How about now? Hopefully that's better. Sorry about that. Let's make sure that one is a little bit better. Appreciate it. I mean,
Thank you, Clint,
you
from
know,
Throw Geek.
thank you, Clint, for Throw Geek. We appreciate you. Hopefully that fixed it. Let's give it a moment to see if I need to make further adjustments. Blush. Why didn't you mute yourself?
Because the button's
Why
on your
didn't you
side.
tell me to mute you myself?
Johnny, mute me for a second.
Okay. All right. Awesome. That's better. Okay. Thank you, Clint, for confirming that. Okay. Sorry about that, everybody. Made some adjustments on my computer, and the streaming software went to like a webcam in the corner of my room or something. So, anyways, sorry about that, Maximus.
Sorry,
All good?
Max.
So we have some questions for you.
Sure.
Are you ready for all of these?
I am ready.
I can hear
I
myself.
am ready for some deep questions.
All right,
All
here
right.
we go. So let's do this. Looking forward to meeting everybody at Transworld this year. Thank you, Sean. Awesome on
Yeah.
Facebook. Please make sure you share this out. We do appreciate that. But let's go ahead and look at some images here because we've got stuff for you, Max. We got some talking points to go over here. Okay. The first thing that everybody in America needs to understand, and the world, and the Milky Way,
Outer space.
is that Maximus
This
Christian Bryant
is awesome.
is awesome. He is.
He really
He
is
is
an
the
awesome
coolest
guy.
And it was fate that we could meet Maximus at Dent. And even though Maximus was in full-on Pumpkin Smasher costume, which we're going to show off here in a moment,
Yep.
we had an instant connection to Maximus, and then it just happens to be he
Yeah.
happens to be one of my clones.
That is amazing how that worked out.
I know, right? It's so weird. It is it is literally uncanny. Like if you had green eyes, we would look very
Like
similar.
side by side,
Yep.
hat, beard, and
Yep.
everything looks just alike.
Yep. All right. So
People have to be able to tell us apart somehow.
this is true. Yep, this is true. All right. So there he is.
There he is.
That was I think the first picture that we ever took of Maximus way back in the day. Do you
Way
remember what
back.
year that was?
Oh.
That was
yeah.
2018, actually.
wow.
Actually, that was October 29, 2018.
Wow.
And I have
Was
it
it?
on my phone.
Holy.
That was 4 years ago.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
That's
crazy.
impressive.
Yeah.
I was
That's-
like, I was thinking I'd have to look that up, but hey,
No,
I
I was
appreciate
looking
that.
through the photos today, actually.
Oh, okay, very cool. All right,
That
we
is
have,
nuts.
we have a question. Nick, hold that question for one moment, because we're gonna get to that in a second. But here's Maximus. Now Maximus plays other
This is
other
awesome
characters and things with Dent, and he does his own home haunt and things. So that is Maximus here. I just wanted to give you some love.
I love you, Max.
So we can just show this off because we love you so much. I know we all know so many people in the haunt industry, but some people you just hit it off with and you love forever.
Yeah.
And Max, you're one of those people. If we had like an inner circle, if I was the Vin Diesel and this was a Fast and the Furious movie, you would be family. You're welcome. Oh,
I really do love you guys a lot. And
Aw, Max.
you're getting me in my feels a little bit here. So, I mean, ever since you guys came to Dent Schoolhouse, and I remember when we watched your show talking about your trip, I remember the whole cast was so excited to hear you talk about everything. And
really?
Yeah.
In 2018?
We talked about it was like the road trip recap
Yeah,
that
yeah.
we usually do.
They were
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
who are these scrubs? Who are these?
now
look at
who are
us.
these hobos that showed up at the
4
haunt?
years later, we're still scrubs.
Yeah, it's true. We've grown a little bit, just a little bit. Awesome, very cool, very cool. So we love you, Max. We love you so much.
Love you,
I
buddy.
love every
You
moment that
guys.
we get to every time we
No.
get to see you. It is special and amazing.
And he gives the best hugs
He
too. He
does.
always comes up and gives me a hug.
He does.
I love your hugs,
You know,
Max.
he. Do you still do the sumo thing?
yeah,
So-
I'm still involved with that group.
That's why.
COVID has kind of been a little bit rough, I think, on the group and everything. But I still watch the sport a lot. I need to make it to a practice
sorry.
again. So if anybody from the sumo group is watching, I should be making it again at some point. And
Thank
bless you,
I'm
Melissa.
sorry, it's allergies.
You're allergic to your love for me. That's
Yep.
I'm
This is
allergic
true.
to my love for you, Maximus.
All
I
right.
just can't hide it.
So we've seen Max all over the place now. It's always an event. We'll see him this on our road trip this year because we're gonna make a return trip to Dent, and we'll be at Transworld and everything. So I'm really excited about that. So just real quick, if you wanted to follow Maximus, because Maximus has social media, You can follow on Facebook. Just look up Maximus Bryant, Maximus.Bryant. And then Instagram, if you go to TeamGeist07, 07, you can follow his journey there
That's
as
right.
well.
I did recently see him in Chicago for Midwest Haunters Convention.
Yeah,
I
wasn't
did.
that a fun
That
event?
was so much fun. I got to see everybody again and hang out. Yeah, it was awesome.
Without me.
Without Johnny,
Yeah.
it was.
It
Great.
was
a
sad.
fun time.
It was sad being without Johnny, but it
Yeah.
was really awesome for the Ohio Haunters Association. In this
Yeah.
photo, that was our booth.
Actually, yeah,
at,
that's right. I went to go visit you, and I got a shirt too.
Nice.
Yeah,
Did
it was really
you get me a
awesome that
shirt?
we.
I did not. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Sorry,
we didn't
Johnny.
get Johnny a shirt.
I know. I totally forgot. I'm sorry.
I'm
But,
taking it off right now.
but I did get you another shirt.
That's all right. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. That's really
But
cool.
it
That's
was
really cool.
great that they had us from the Ohio Haunters Association there. That was really awesome. And it was a great time. So I was very happy to see Melissa in Chicago because Midwest Haunters Convention was great.
Yeah, it was a fun time. I've never been before.
I am gonna try to get back to that next year.
We should go every year. It's fun.
I will. So, speaking of Patreon supporters, if you want to support us on Patreon, you can. I'll have the information up a little bit later. It's expensive to do all the things.
It is.
All right, so let's give a little bit of love to Dent. Thank you to Bud. Thank you to everybody that we know at Dent. You're all awesome. We love all the scareactors there. You know, there are certain haunts in certain states, and if you ever set foot in a certain state, you have to do a certain haunt.
You have to do Dead
And
Schoolhouse.
if you ever go to Ohio in the Cincinnati area, if you enter the state from Michigan, Indiana, Kentucky, or West Virginia, or Pennsylvania, or even going across Lake Erie from Canada, if you step foot into Ohio and you try to leave Ohio without visiting the Dent Schoolhouse during the spooky season, they will literally arrest you at the border.
and they will bring you back
And they will
to
take
Cincinnati
you
so
right
you
back
can go
there,
to the Dead
throw you
Schoolhouse.
in the house. But you have to pay double. Yep. We love Dent. DentSchoolhouse.com. It's in Cincinnati. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Look up The Dent Schoolhouse on Facebook and Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. Dent Schoolhouse on Twitter, YouTube, The Dent Schoolhouse. You can call them. You can email them if you want to. We love Dent so
I love
so
Dead
much.
Schoolhouse so much.
We don't pick favorites, but you know,
Such a good haunt.
but some haunts are family, and I
Yeah.
think Dent's a family house. All right, so very very cool.
We love having you guys there, and I love being a part of that family.
Very cool. Here's just some pictures. Melissa actually took some of these. I grabbed a couple from the site right there. We got a couple of the main characters. We saw Pumpkin Smasher earlier. His arch nemesis here at the bottom right. Guys.
Who's that again?
Geister Kerbis.
Geister,
That
that's it.
jerk. And then we've got the janitor up here. The Dent it is literally like, it's an amazing haunt. We love it. It has such a really cool queue. It's all like fall and, like classic fall, vintage Halloween. It's
an
really, really
actual,
pretty.
Like, school too. It was
It's an
actual,
actual
old
school.
School.
Yep.
And it's actually haunted too,
Yep.
which
And
we found out when we were there.
Yep. It's so good. So I've been there twice.
You've been there twice, right? I've only been there once since the one time we went.
But our other crew members haven't been there at all. So this is going to be new to them. So that's one of the reasons. That's one of the things I love about the rare opportunities that we get to return to haunted attractions, is because I can share that with them.
Yeah, true.
So I love doing that. Very cool. And then how long have you been with Dent? You said, Maximus? I'm sorry.
I'm about to enter into my 8th season.
Wow. Did they put like an extra 0 on your paycheck?
You know, I forget that I get paid most of the time. I mean, it's honestly, God, I literally forget that I get paid because it's more of just the love of haunting, doing it. But it's been fantastic to work there and be a part of that. But and we got so much that's coming this year. We got a whole new area that I can't reveal really much about, but it's really going to be awesome. And we're going to be offering behind the scenes tours this year too. So
Oh, that'd be awesome.
You can sign up to get a tour before we open for the night. I will lead you through the house, show you the behind the scenes stuff that regular customers don't get to see. And you get that really in-depth look that you've always wanted when you go through the Dent Schoolhouse, because there's so much detail and you're going through and you just don't have the time to look at everything. With this behind the scenes tour, you get to do that. So we're very excited to do that this year.
Awesome.
Yeah, you don't get a chance to really focus in on a bunch of stuff when you're getting wrecked through the whole house.
Yeah.
It's pretty brutal.
I would agree.
Yeah. It's really
No,
cool.
yeah, it's you're distracted. The actors are trying to do their things, but this is really for the person that appreciates the beauty that goes into building this haunt. And
when you're in the darkness, you can't really see stuff that well. So to have the lights on tour, you can see something more in the light. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So, when we get closer to the season, be sure you find the website and sign up for some behind the scenes tours, and then come and stay for the regular show.
Do it.
Definitely.
Yeah,
It's definitely worth
absolutely.
it.
All right, so Dent is awesome, and you've got a really cool event coming up here at the end of September for the Dent Schoolhouse. This is going to be Haunter Night. So on September 29th, second annual Haunter Night, you get a discount. You got to wear your haunt swag. But I really like how the Dent Schoolhouse embraces the local haunt industry to share the experience with other people, because one of the downsides to working at a haunt is you don't get a lot of opportunities to do other haunts. So that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
It was a really great event last year. This came because when haunters come to visit Dent, we want to be able to give them some individual attention and appreciation, because they know what it's like to put on a production. And so when they come and visit, we want to be able to say hi and give them the time and everything like that. So this is the night for that, where you come, you wear your haunt pride, whatever haunt you're from, wear your shirts, wear your hats, wear, anything from your haunt, and get the discounted ticket, and you get to see what's going on. We'll probably have some giveaway opportunities, and I'm going to be there acting like a host. So you won't get to see me in character, more than likely, but I'll be, there. I want to say hi with all of you. And as most people who interact with me at conventions know, I love to take selfies. So you, not that that's a selling point or anything, but you're going to get a selfie with me if you show up. So, I mean, if that's worth anything to you, but you get to see Dent, you get to see a bunch of other haunters. Matter of fact, it turns into an interesting networking night as well. So please come the last Thursday in September to the Dent Schoolhouse, wear your haunt gear, get a discount ticket, and see everything that we have new for this year.
Oh, very cool.
Because it's gonna, like, if you were there last year and you come again this year, you're gonna see a huge difference outside. I promise you that.
Well, very cool.
That'd be awesome if we could go to that.
And we will be there, not that night, but we will actually be at Dent on our road trip. We're looking at Thursday, October 13th. So you could put that on your schedule too. Where's the flyer for that?
That HauntScene is coming to the Dent Schoolhouse on October 13th.
You could literally just switch it out and say, instead of saying Haunter Night, it could be like HauntScene Night. Yeah.
I'm down.
Yeah.
Okay. That's
cool. Oh yeah. And maybe just put a little. I can take a little buki.
A little buki.
And stick it right there in the middle and be like,
there you go.
HauntScene Night.
All right. So the Dent Schoolhouse, and this is something I love because some haunts put out their calendar early so you can plan. Some haunts don't put that out till like mid-August or even the end of August. But everything's all up on the website. If you ever have any questions, you can go to the Dent Schoolhouse. You can go to frightsite.com if you want to. I believe they both will take you to the same place. But yeah, here's the schedule for Dent, and we are really, really looking forward to this and the new stuff very, very much. Very cool. All right, well, question number 1. Are you ready for this, Maximus?
Let's do it.
Bring it.
Ask number 1.
All right, Maximus, what got you into haunting?
It was my birthday. I'm born on Halloween.
Yes.
So that
a cool birthday.
He's a Scorpio.
Huh?
He's a Scorpio.
Yeah, Scorpio.
Yeah.
I'm born 10:30 at night on Halloween.
That's crazy.
I've been scaring people since the day I was born. I mean, maybe it's too much information, but they tried to induce labor with my mom, and and it caused my heart to stop. So I was scaring my mom from the beginning.
You were born a zombie.
I was born a zombie,
Basically,
basically.
yeah.
So, yeah. But you know, all my birthdays and everything were costume parties. So I mean, that's the reason why I'm in haunting. I mean, honestly, if I was born an hour and a half later, who knows what I'd be doing? I don't know if I'd be in haunting,
You'd be
but
really into Thanksgiving.
yeah.
I just love
Thanksgiving, baby.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's probably the love of Halloween. Haunting specifically was the home haunt. I was asked in 2012 to put on a haunted backyard for my neighborhood because they were closing down the street to get more trick-or-treaters. We closed down the streets. The local church had a bunch of events. It was supposed to be a nice, fun evening, safe for the kids to cross the street. We put people at every house to pass out candy. And if there was somebody that didn't want to pass out candy, we got college students to volunteer to sit on porches and pass out candy. So I put on a haunted backyard that year, and that's kind of what got me going from there in haunting.
Nice.
Very cool. Very cool. All right. Well, let's get back to it. So, you also do some things for the Haunted Attraction Network. So, hauntedattractionnetwork.com, our friend Paul, facebook.com/haunted attraction network, instagram.com/haunted_attractions. Huge following on that. I saw you interviewing people at Transworld, which is the big haunt industry trade show in early the year. I think it's in like January or February next year.
Yep, I get to contribute to them sometimes at events like that, and sometimes through interviews. So if you are, I know that they have the Hauntathon signups going on right now. So go to their Facebook page, find the application if you want your haunt to be featured in there. They have like 61 spots. So if you want to be featured in some capacity through the haunt season, go ahead and get your application in. It doesn't cost anything to apply. So get your app in.
Very cool. All right. And if you can see the banner behind Maximus is a haunt influencer / powerful political hardcore figure in the Ohio haunt scene.
Good job.
See what
Maximus.
I did there?
You guys are really overhyped.
I mean, it's very mob-like. You know, he's Maximus is like kiss the ring now, you know, kind of thing.
Yeah. You're suffering now.
So Maximus, and I know this happened more recently than not, but I believe you're the president of a Ohio Haunter Association. That's
pretty
crazy.
epic.
I know, right?
Awesome.
I've taken over the organization. Yeah.
I thought I was out. They pulled me back in.
No, that I am so lucky to be leading this association right now. I have a fantastic board that I work with. We are putting on events, and we're looking to do a lot of stuff in the coming haunt season. I don't know if this is the time to mention things, or what do you want me to do?
Go for it. Yeah, if you want to.
Okay.
You're the president, man.
First and foremost, on August 14th at 1:00, we have a meeting at Carnage Haunted House in Columbus. This meeting is an opportunity for haunters to meet and network. We have food. There's going to be food, so you get to eat. We're going to have we're going to have Terry Rook Jr. coming and teaching about actor training. It's kind of like a train the trainers type of speaking. For the purpose of you getting your actors ready for the coming season, because I'm assuming you're going to be doing training shortly after this meeting. He's the guy that taught me how to be a scare actor and a Q line actor, and really helped me bring Pumpkin Smasher to life. So I'm very excited that Terry is going to come and speak. So again, networking, food, a speaker, and then Carnage Haunted House is going to let us do a walkthrough. So there's no membership requirement to attend this meeting. Come August 14th, Carnage Haunted House in Columbus. For those that are far off, I'm going to try to get Zoom a Zoom link set up so that you can hear the speaker and everything. So we just want to help educate, network, and support the industry. So that's we have that meeting coming up, and we have several things coming up in the season. We're going to be doing a kind of a haunter support weekly meeting for actors who may be starting to get burned out a little bit during the season and may need a friend to talk to. We're going to have meetings throughout the week so that you can come on, talk about maybe some things that are happening in the season, share some great stories, and get some encouragement because I've been there, I've done that. The season gets long, it gets tiring. Sometimes we just need somebody to talk to. So that's what we're going to try to do throughout the haunt season. And if it turns out to have a great response, we may just keep it going all year. Who knows?
Haunt therapy.
We're going to very much shy away from the term therapy because we're not qualified in any way. Therapy. We're just going to be friends.
Okay.
Supporting
each other therapy. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. Supporting friends. And then we're also hoping to engage home haunters a lot more this year. A bunch of our members are going to have cards. And when you see a fantastic Halloween display or a home haunt, we want you to give them one of these cards and say, hey, we saw your display. It looks amazing. Share photos of it on the Ohio Haunters Association page. So we're hoping to get a lot more home haunters involved in the group, and because we want to see the creativity and everything, and for people to be proud of what they're creating for the haunt season. So a lot of great stuff happening. If you're in the area and you can come August 14th, I'd love to see you and meet you. This is going to be our last meeting before the haunt season, and then we'll pick it back up afterwards.
Very cool. Florida needs something like that.
Yeah.
It's it really is great to support the industry like that, and
that's just really cool. It's just to get other people on board and highlight home haunts and stuff like that. That's something that we don't get a chance to do a lot just because of the bandwidth. Mm-hmm. But that's really cool. So yeah, definitely check it out. Join the group. Facebook.com/group/OHHaunts, Instagram.com/Ohio Haunters. Go on there, be part of the conversation, and take advantage of this group because it sounds like it's pretty awesome.
Yeah, I really hope for it to be a group that's really helpful to the industry, and that's what we're hoping to do. And we just got done vending at the Midwest Haunters Convention, and we're looking forward to continuing our relationship with them. We had people teach classes there from Ohio Haunters Association. We had photography set up. We had a meeting room. And we had a booth, and we got to take promo items of a bunch of different haunted houses and just basically go into Chicago and brag about Ohio haunts. It was a great opportunity we were given. So we were very thankful for that.
Awesome. Very cool. All right. Okay. So let's get to the deep questions, Maximus.
All right.
How do we know who you are and how you're connected to everything?
And how much you look like Johnny.
I mean,
just scary.
It is scary. So I'm gonna ask a question: Is there a dream haunt or haunts that you would like to travel to? Is there one like on your list?
Oh yeah, there's two, and you've been to one of them. You may have been to both. I forget. Netherworld is one that I definitely want to see.
Yeah. Netherworld is amazing.
So the Disney World of Haunts.
It'll blow your mind.
There's really no reason why I haven't seen it. I mean, I think they open on like Mondays and Tuesdays sometimes, like in the later part of October. So really, I could just drive the 8 hours down there.
Yes,
you could actually go down on October 12th if they're going to be open on a Wednesday, and maybe see us.
Oh,
because that's when we're going.
Just saying.
And you can
hey, Josh is in here. What's up, Joshua? Josh is.
Maybe I should just fly to Atlanta. You guys pick me up and take me back to Ohio or something.
I'm down. We can go to Dead Schoolhouse early.
Well, you'd have to go to the mysterious mansion in Tennessee. Okay.
I'll go wherever. Well, we're going to talk more about this, but
we'll figure it out.
Netherworld is definitely one, and Haunted Overload is the other one.
Yes, that one too, baby. Oh, so good. Yes. So unfortunately, we have already lived your dreams, Maximus.
Yep.
Ah.
I've never done that, Maximus.
Haunted Overload is so good.
It's really, I really want to go back. It's
Haunted
really nice.
Overload is like, it is an addiction you will never shake after you go. Like, you will dream and think about it because it is unlike anything else that is out there. It's crazy. Yeah.
To me, like I've felt that way about 13th Gate in Baton Rouge. Like I love like when I saw it, I've been thinking
So
about that
beautiful.
haunt so much since like I visited, and I've always thought it was so beautiful. And so I want to see more like that. It's just, you know, anybody who's a haunter knows it's really hard to go see other haunts
Yeah.
when you work at one, unless they have a schedule kind of like Netherworld. So like I said, there's no excuse why I can't see them. Haunted Overload, I don't know what kind of schedule they have, but it's I want to see them. I really want to. I need to really consider in the coming years, you know, how much more acting do I got before I get to travel more. I don't know. I do want to see places. I love the Dent Schoolhouse. It is an amazing haunt. I love working there. I love it so much. It has a fantastic story.
Agreed.
And Josh and Bud put so much work into that place and the scenes and everything. But I love going and seeing other places too.
Yep.
Very cool. Well, it is on our list to return back up to the Northeast, and Haunted Overload is one of those haunts we have to kind of revisit if you're ever in the area. So maybe we can have some future conversations about getting back up there, because pretty soon we'll have done everything like east of the Mississippi. Another year or two. Very cool.
Let's do it.
All right, we have another question. This is going to kind of change gears a little bit. Number 3.
Is there anyone special in your life right now, Maximus?
There is somebody
other than us.
There's somebody very, very special in my life. I hope she's watching. Carly.
She is.
Aww, cuties.
I know.
I love it. And
Carly.
I had the pleasure of meeting Carly at Midwest.
You got to meet her?
She's really nice.
Oh, I didn't get a
yeah,
chance
she's
to meet her
super
yet.
sweet.
Here's the thing. Carly is not a haunter, but as Melissa saw, she was at the booth and she was pushing the candy we were giving out. She was pushing people to the booth to be like, hey, check out these promo items, check out our shirts. Put your pin in our maps that we had. We had maps up where people could pin where they were from. She is not a haunter, but man, she just jumped right into it. That was her first ever haunt convention, and she's Carly. I love you. You're so amazing, and you
a big supporter of you,
support me and my haunting. And my randomness, like sumo wrestling and all the other random things. You're amazing. I love you. She's not feeling too well right now, so I really hope you feel better.
Feel better from everybody watching right now in the world. Give some positive energy. So
feel better, Carly.
So Carly feels better. You guys are so damn cute
and that's
together.
nice to have a partner that supports you in whatever you do, whether they like it or not, you know, whether it's their thing or not, but they support you 100% because they love you.
Yeah.
I love that, Maximus. Aww. So
I mean, ever since dating me, she's been to so many haunted houses, and before meeting me, she never would have, but she just jumped right in and did it.
Awesome.
And just went through them. So it's been an amazing year for me to have Carly supporting me, and I love supporting everything she does. She's going to be a teacher again this year, and I love helping her set up her classes and everything. So she's a teacher, and I look forward to her continuing to mold the young minds of America.
Oh, Maximus is in love.
Oh no, Maximus!
I love it. Very cool. All right. Enough mushy stuff. All right, so let's do this one. What kind of advice would you give to someone starting off as a scareactor? Now that you are a seasoned veteran and industry leader, what would you tell somebody like a little green boo?
I would tell them that haunting is a lot of fun. However, it is physically exhausting. You need to take care of yourself. You have to hydrate. You have to eat good. I mean, like eating a bowl of chili before haunting is not the best idea. So really, the best way to start off by being a great actor is to first take care of yourself. You take care of yourself, and then you go forward and you release whatever's inside of you. It can be frustrations, it could be anger, it could be joy, it could be any emotion. Just times it by 10 and put it into your character and have fun with it. And that's how you become really impactful. But it really starts out with self-care. Hydrating, I can't stress hydrating enough. Hydrating is the way to go. So if you're going into your acting this year, expect to sweat. So just it's a lot more physically exhausting than what you think it is.
Very cool. I think I may have just shut the stream down on accident, but I think we're back. I apologize to everybody watching if I just did that. All right, I closed out of a window that I didn't mean to.
Oh.
Man, I'm just like throwing him a bunch of landmines today. We're good.
Oh,
We're good. I think that we're back. I think we're back. All right.
Hi, Darren. Darren is bringing back the Jail of Terror in Newark, Ohio. I'm really excited to see him bring that home.
Terror. That sounds awesome.
Very cool.
Yeah, it's an old historical jail in Licking County.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's known for being haunted, and they had to close down a couple years ago, but they're coming back
because it was so haunted. I mean, that's the story I would go with.
It's the only thing I can think of.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why not?
Yeah. It's just too haunted. It's too crazy. Now we're cracking the doors back open. Very cool. All right. What's the next one we got here? Let's go with number 8.
All right, Maximus.
Very important
Real talk
question.
Here. Very important question. What scares you the most?
What scares me the most?
Yeah.
A really good pop scare gets me pretty good. So like, well, I would actually say a distraction scare that involves a chainsaw. Like one of the best scares I got was we were at a haunt and we were done with the haunt. We had gone through the last scene. We were out. We were walking towards the cars. We were done. Okay, that was it. And then like a chainsaw guy comes out of nowhere. That this guy was not waiting at the end of the house. I'm telling you, I'm walking down this trail thinking I'm done for like a minute. Like it was perfect. I thought I was safe, and this dude chainsaw comes after me. And I'm like, oh, I'm not done yet. And gotta go.
Funny.
So,
that's how I felt when I went to the Dead Schoolhouse the year that we came in 2018. When I was leaving, we just got out of the slaughterhouse, and I was leaving, and the chainsaw guy was still chasing me. I thought like he would have stopped at the gravel. He kept going, so I'm like, okay, so I kept running, and I ran out to the exit, and he still was running. He was still chasing me. I'm like, it's not done yet.
I think that might
if Zachary's listening to this, he's gonna like just blush with pride knowing
Literally,
that
he chased me all the way up the gravel in one stop until we got.
That
to
was
the
our
exit.
first road trip together, and actually, I believe that was the first time I ever saw you run full speed.
Full speed.
Full
Track star.
Yep.
Full speed.
And it was gravel too.
It was gravel. I actually ran all the way out almost to the roadway at the bottom.
Yeah.
That's how much he was chasing me because it wasn't over yet.
he can be ruthless if he wants to be.
He was running as fast as I was, and I was running fast. I booked it right past Johnny.
Nice.
Yeah.
So I also apparently in the chat here somebody's saying about Carly's driving is also scary.
No. Oh yeah.
She
Driving scares you, apparently, Maximus.
Carly, I love you. But yeah, there's been some times on the highway where I get a little nervous. But I love you, babe. I love you.
I feel that.
All right.
Sometimes Johnny's driving scares me.
What? Okay, at least I drive.
Yeah, I don't drive anymore because I got into a car accident, sir. Thank you very much.
All right. So let's do this one. What is one thing you wish the haunt industry would start doing or maybe something they would stop doing. So something they would start and stop doing.
So in Louisville, if I said that right, people from Louisville are very particular about how you say Louisville.
Louisville.
Louisville?
No, don't say that. Don't say
you
that.
can't say Louisville?
You can't say Louisville.
No, not Louisville. Louisville.
Louisville.
Yeah.
Louisville.
Well, I think it's more like in the top of your mouth than nose. I think it's more like
Louisville.
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 It's like New Orleans.
I'm making a fool of myself right
I
now.
know. If we have any watchers watching from Louisville, please give us the phonetic pronunciation of your city, please.
They so there are a lot of haunts in that city. And what several of them do is they get together and they rotate each Wednesday, opening up for the other haunt.
Oh, that's cool.
So like all the haunt actors get to go visit the one haunt on a Wednesday, and they get to go see it and check it out. And then the Wednesday after, a different haunt opens up and those actors get to go visit. I think that is so fantastic of the haunts to do. I think that, you know, it shows goodwill. I think it shows that they you know, that it really views other haunts not as competition, but rather that it is an industry as a whole and they want to support each other. They really, I mean, it's amazing that they do that. I would love for everybody across the nation to kind of do that. Granted, not everywhere in the country has the density of haunts that Ohio or Kentucky or Indiana or Pennsylvania does. But if you can team up with your other haunts and do that, I think it would create a less toxic haunt culture. And that's what I want haunters to stop. I want them to stop being toxic. You like continuing to view other haunted attractions as your competition doesn't, I don't see how it helps. Like there's a new haunted house opening up in Cleveland and somebody's already gone on that page and given it a 1-star review. It's like, why?
Yeah.
They haven't even opened.
Well, we've seen that before.
Yeah.
So
It's sad because, you know, we should all be in this together. You know what I mean? Support each other.
Right. I feel like I think haunts really need to get it out of their head that to put other haunts down somehow helps them. I don't think that helps. And I would love for people to stop doing that.
Very cool. All right. So start opening up your doors and stop talking smack.
Yeah.
I like it.
Agreed.
I love it. All right, so let's do number 10 right there.
So, what is your favorite part about Halloween, Maximus?
Wow.
Other than the fact that it's your birthday.
Yeah, other than the fact that it's your birthday. If you had to pick one thing, what would be your favorite thing about Halloween?
This question actually goes a lot deeper than you think it does. I've actually asked this question before on Facebook because my answer is the magic, and I don't know exactly how to define that, but there's something magical about it. The connection of like our world with spirits, the wanting to be spooky, the kind of diving into a potential supernatural realm or of legends and myth and everything. There's just a magic surrounding Halloween that only comes with Halloween. And that's my favorite part. And because I also feel like that magic is one of the most unexplored things. Like I'm not talking about witchcraft and stuff like that. I'm just talking about like the celebration of all things creepy combined with death, combined with the supernatural, combined with all of it. It's amazing. I don't know. There's something you guys, I feel like you know what I'm talking about because you feel it in October.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You just get to brush up with the other side of things, you know? And it's something you can look forward to, and you know it's a self-contained thing. You know, like I'm getting into the spooky season. This is the part where,
all the merchandise is out.
Yeah,
all the food, and the pumpkin spice, and the cooler weather. If you're, maybe not so much in Florida, but maybe if you're up north, and the changing of the leaves, like actual fall weather. Yeah. It's just it's different. different vibe, different atmosphere. But I know what you mean.
And it does it. And no offense to any haunt like south of Kentucky, but it does hit a little bit different in the northern part of the state because it's the harvest, it's autumn, it's fall, it's all those things, and the changing leaves and the seasons and getting colder and everything, and we just don't have that in Florida. It's still 90 degrees out here and it's humidity and sucks.
Yeah,
it doesn't feel like it down here, but you still feel that way during that time.
I mean, we kind of take it for granted, historically, this is Halloween and fall is the time where people really had to get ready for the winter because winter was a lot about survival. So there's something macabre about fall and Halloween in how you think about, okay, back when this was really a time people had to worry about if they were going to live through the winter. And today Halloween is such a celebration of a lot of different things. So it's just interesting how historically that's kind of changed, or how it is now and how we still look at things with fall and winter. So I totally get it. Yeah, if you come up here for the foliage or everything, it's beautiful up here. I do enjoy this area in the fall.
Yes,
you get the fall aesthetic. Ohio just seems like a really just like Halloween aesthetic type state during fall. You know what I mean? It's just like that.
Yeah.
Old school fall feeling. I used to feel like when I lived in Connecticut, the northern states have more of that fall feel.
And
even
if
in
you didn't
Michigan,
notice,
too.
I'm from Detroit, so it's just when you're from the north, Halloween hits a little different.
Michigan had that feel too when I went up to Michigan with you.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Another question for you. Oh my God, we only got 14 minutes left.
This is crazy.
Maximus, my friend, my clone.
Yes, sir.
What is your go-to snack after a good night of scaring?
Is it donuts and
All
cider?
right. So shout out to Nick and Panny, who usually play host to me during the haunt season. I typically go stay at their house. They work at Dent with me, and it is our tradition to get Domino's delivered by Mike. Mike is our guy who delivers our Domino's. Just him. And usually at the end of a Saturday, we're like, all right, who's ordering it? And so I know I said Domino's, and that's a pizza place. So you may think it's pizza. It's not. Their plain wings are actually really tasty to me.
Yeah.
So plain wings from Domino's on a Saturday night after haunting.
Domino's a pizza place, or just
no, Domino's a pizza place, but he gets wings.
But you get wings. Okay, gotcha.
Yes.
Okay, I thought it was a separate place with just wings. Okay, I got
Well,
you.
and it used to be Waffle House, but the Waffle House nearby is always so full, and so it's actually hard to get a seat there. So
don't you walk in and say, "Do you know who I am?"
No. We usually walk in, and the whole staff want to know if they can get free tickets to Dent. So,
well, they obviously they know who you are.
Well, they sort of figure it out from the shirts, and all of our eyes are blackened or something like that. So
that makes sense.
They figure it out. But no, the last few years it's been Domino's, and I love their wings, and my friends like to get actually the chicken Alfredo from there. Yeah.
All right. So here's something I want to do with the last couple minutes.
What do we do?
I wanna smush our faces together.
Yours and Maximus.
Yeah, we're gonna do it.
Okay.
All right, here we go. The magic of live television. Are you ready for
see
this?
how this is done. Yeah, let's do it.
All right. So we're gonna.
How do I?
You just.
Do I need to?
You just hang out there. Nope.
Just
Nope.
right there,
just
Maximus.
look straight. Look straight.
Okay.
Trust you, Johnny's got this.
All right. So hold on. We're gonna make a new scene, so I don't mess anything else up. All right. Don't worry about the black screen, everybody. It's gonna be okay. All right. So we're gonna go in. We're gonna add in our camera source right here. Yeah, there it is. Look at us. We're gonna go ahead and get rid of Melissa right there. Oh, sorry. Whoa. We're gonna crop it in like that, right? Very cool. Okay, so I need to get really close here and get in front of the camera. Okay. All right. So we've added that one in there. Let's add in Maximus here, right? think it's Zoom 1, right? Maybe. Oh my God, I did it on the first try. Yay. All right, so we're going to do that right here. Maximus, it's going to be this side of your head. All right, we're doing it live. All right, we're going to do it. Okay, Maximus. You ready? There we go. There's you. Stay there. Stay there, Maximus. Don't let me down. Okay.
Don't move, Maximus.
I gotta go this way, actually. Hold on. We're doing it. We're doing it here, everybody. We're doing it. It's gonna be amazing. Can I look straight? Nope. Gotta move over a little bit more. Okay, there we go. All right, here we go. All right, we're gonna do it. We're doing it. We're doing it, Melissa. We're doing it. Smile, Maximus.
That's awesome.
Oh, hold on. I gotta give Maximus a little bit more space. Let's make this really good. All right, move it over a little bit. Move me right there.
You gotta sit under the eyes.
Oh, I gotta sit under the eyes. Yep, that's right. There we go. Half your nose, half my nose, right there. There we go. Look at that.
There you go.
Oh, I don't know why that just doesn't get old.
If only
with
you
me.
were wearing a hat, that would be perfect. Then.
Very cool. All right. That is awesome. Thank you for that. The magic of live television, everybody.
Did you really just do that live?
Yeah, we did actually.
I mean, yeah. That's apparently I am. I know. If Maximus had green eyes and I was about 3 inches taller, we could literally be twins. Like we have the same facial structure. He's got a little more freckles going on though. So yeah. Very cool. Oh my God, you almost look like Maximus. Yes, Tyler. Yes, very good. Yep, we got it. All right, very cool. All right, so it is now 8:51, so we have to start winding this down, sir, which is sad.
Okay.
This is so much fun. But you know what? We can always have you back on again.
Oh, well, he's got to be in the studio, he said.
But you have to be in the studio, so you have to fly from Ohio.
So, just real quick, Maximus, any shout-outs? I know you've given a lot of love to a lot of people today, but anybody that you want to close out and say goodbye to?
Okay. I want to take the opportunity to give a shout out to the Global Scare Network. I mentioned I was part of that earlier. It's like I said, we have haunters from different countries and we're looking to educate and stuff like that. So check out the Global Scare Network on Facebook. So shout outs to everybody at the Dent Schoolhouse. You guys are like, I came to the Dent Schoolhouse to scare people, but I really have been staying for all of you. Like you're my haunt family. And I've mentioned in this episode how I want to travel and I want to see more, but like, I really can't imagine going to haunt season without you guys. I love you all. And I look forward to this coming year and I hope to scare the hell out of people with you.
Yeah.
A big shout out to my family who tolerates my spooky stuff. And a big shout out to the Ohio Haunters Association. Everybody in Ohio, you guys are fantastic. Johnny, I didn't tell you I was going to say this, but where I'm from, Clark County, Ohio, we recently had Deputy Matthew Yates get shot and killed in the line of duty. I want to give a shout out to all law enforcement out there. My family knows Matthew Yates's family very much. My sister is engaged to his son, so we were very sad that Matthew Yates lost his life in the line of duty. So just keep his family in your thoughts and prayers, and a big shout out to all law enforcement out there for keeping us safe. And Matthew's really going to be missed, and it's kind of a tragedy in Clark County, Ohio. So just any love you can send towards us would be greatly appreciated.
All right. Well, Tater's in here. So Tater, you just missed the face smush with Maximus and I, so that was unfortunate. But yeah, thanks for sharing that.
Thank you,
Maximus.
Maximus.
Appreciate that.
Oh, shout out to Tater, because it's Tater.
Yes,
Because
Um,
it's Tater. And,
well, I mean,
that's
I
an
don't
awesome
really
nickname,
need-
by the way.
I really don't need much of a reason to shout out Tater, but I mean,
It's true.
honestly, because of him, we made the connection with Jen, and that was the reason why Ohio Haunters got to go to Midwest Haunters Convention. So thank you, Tater, for setting that up and for helping the association be more useful to the industry and to the Ohio scene. So thank you, Tater.
Awesome. Very cool. Well, it is that time. We're at the end of the hour because we have some other stuff that we have to shill. So we gotta talk about some other things. Maximus, hang out while we do this, all right? Okay. So we're not gonna say goodbye to you. You can be an honorary member of HauntScene as we wrap up our thing. But thank you so much for taking time out of your day. We can't wait to see you. Can't wait to see Dent. Can't wait to do all the haunts in the area. We're really excited about that.
Yay.
There it is. Woo! Dent. All right.
Dent Schoolhouse. Can't wait to see you again, buddy.
All right. So, a couple things. Make sure you follow Maximus on everything. Do all the things. And we do have our haunt preview month coming up next month. So, in August,
all the haunts.
we will have, I think we're going to add one more here, but this is Hell Month for us starting this week. We do 2 shows a week on Tuesdays and Thursdays, most Tuesdays and Thursdays. And we'll be covering Sir Henry's Haunted Trail in Plant City, Florida, Fright Nights down in West Palm and South Florida, Scream and Stream in Oviedo, the Ultimate Haunt Tour. We'll be talking to those folks, the bus tour here in Michigan in November, Sebring Terror Trail, Nightmare Village, which just announced their name and logo, down at the Extreme Fur Park in South Florida, and we'll also be talking to a Petrified Forest, and I believe we're also going to add in Kirby Scary Train, Kirby Family Farm Scary Train. So. And then we'll have all kinds of other previews as we get into the haunt season, but we got all kinds of stuff. Maximus, thank you.
Spooky.
All right.
Spooky.
And just a reminder here, actually on Thursday, we're going to be talking to the folks from the Markster.com, the MarksterCon, the Daytona Beach Zombie Bar Crawl, which HauntScene will be sponsoring here in mid-August. So it's actually coming up very quickly. You only got a couple weeks left for that. Please come out to the Zombie Bar Crawl. Our friend Kiratello will be doing makeup for that there. So should be a good time. Our friend Jeremiah, I believe Jeremiah and Kira from Misfits of Mange will be there. So that is going to be awesome. I do want to thank our Patreon supporters. Thank you so much. This has really been helpful. If you support the haunt industry and you want to support what we do in the haunt industry, if you like the fact that we just try to promote haunts, you can follow us on Patreon. We do appreciate that. Helps pay the haunt bills. Awesome. Make sure you're following HauntScene on everything. We're on everything. Please make sure you subscribe and like us on YouTube, because we're going to be doing a big push on YouTube and Instagram this season. And not really next week, but next show will be on Thursday, once again, 8 o'clock on Thursday, July 28th. We will be talking to the folks from the Zombie Bar Crawl, and I'm really excited about that. So we have all kinds of stuff coming up. We're currently in the midst of reaching out to haunts. So some of the haunts we've reached out to, some of the stops on our road trip. So we're kind of getting that all settled right now. But we're looking forward to doing like 18 haunts in Florida, 12 haunts in Michigan, 11 haunts on the road trip. It's going to be an insane season. And this is like where things jump off. So it's exhausting already because it's a lot of puzzle pieces, but we're going to figure it out. And that's going to be it for us tonight.
Ooh, I want to make a shout out too.
Go for it.
Right. So, for any of you Star Wars fans out there in the haunt industry, you should check out the Lady Lorian Show. It is a podcast on YouTube that covers Star Wars stuff. So I would recommend checking it out.
Did they pay you to say that?
No, but this is for my good friend Kenzie. I just wanted, to support my friends.
Yeah.
So if you're like, go out and check out her podcast. It's really cool.
If you're a Star Wars haunt nerd.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure. So check it out.
Awesome. Very cool. We need to do an episode from Transworld. I'd like to do a stream at Transworld. We'll figure it out. Very cool. All right. Well, Maximus, let's go ahead and say goodbye, everybody. Wave goodbye to America.
Maximus.
We're going to go ahead and roll
Love
credits.
you, buddy.
Thank you so much. Appreciate you. And I'm sorry for the extra buttons I shouldn't have hit during this episode.
It's all good.
But
You fixed it.
I did. You know what? The magic of live television.
Magic of live television.
All right.
Couldn't get any better than that.
So we're going to go ahead and cut it loose here. It is 8:59, so we're going to go ahead and roll credits. So we'll see you on Thursday. Well, I'll see you on Thursday. You gonna be on Thursday?
This Thursday?
Yeah.
28th.
2 days from now.
I work Universal till 8.
Okay,
I'm sorry,
so
can't
Melissa
make it.
won't be here.
I
It'll
won't
be me
here.
on Thursday.
It'll just be Johnny.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Till next time.
Bye.
Spook easy.
As always, happy haunting. Have a
Alright,
good night.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Give me some treats.